Hello, everyone. Welcome back to part two of two-part presentation about plan for producing results. My name is Behnam Bakhshandeh. I'm an executive coach, also organization development, human resources development, and workplace learning and performance practitioner. I'm also doing speaking and author of over many books in the domain of personal and professional development. As we talk about part one, and please, if you haven't seen the part one, make sure go see that first, so have a better understanding of what this part two talking about. On the part one, we talk about the difference between a state of being and doing, and the differences between vision statement and mission statement, and what companies do to fulfill their vision through having action plans to fulfill the outcomes and goals of their plan. So by end of the part one, we brought all the processes to the end results. Now we're going to continue to part two. Again, please continue from, go see the part one so you can have a better understanding. So by end of part one, we were here at what is vision, how vision create the outcomes to fulfill the vision, how to create goals to fulfill the outcomes, how to put milestones to make sure guarantee the fulfillment of the goal, and the actions that is actual work to fulfill the milestones, which give us the result for our services or our products. So what is in common about these four outcomes, goal, milestones, and action, which is not related or not directly related to vision and the results? This area is the management, is the doing part. This is what people do. Working, which is actions, actual work, deliveries of deliverables for your services, for your product, which is fulfill the milestones, fulfill the goals, and fulfill the outcome. This part is all about doing. So what I mean by doing? Descriptions. When you have a work description, outcome descriptions. When you have administrations doing everything that administration does to fulfill the outcome of a company. Planning is part of doing. Scheduling is part of doing. Systems, putting the systems in place and make sure systems are work is part of doing. Manuals, writing the manuals, producing the manuals, implementing the manuals, evaluating and inspecting the manuals done or not is part of doing. Trainings are part of doing. Setting targets for the goals and forecasting the targets is part of doing. Putting details together, inspecting the details, and make sure all the milestones are done with details is part of doing. Teamwork is part of doing. Now, let's look. The bigger picture that we keep emphasizing, that hold the entire doing together, hold the outcomes, goals, milestones, and actions together, and it support the vision and support the fulfillment of the results, is the state of being or leadership. Every business, every organization have both states of being and doing. To make it simple, to people can understand what you mean by that, we call it management and leadership. So let me give you some examples of the state of being that hold the entire process together. Being responsible. As being a responsible executive body or ownership body or stakeholders, we really have to be responsible for all the actions in the management doing. Accountability. This is very strong in terms of having a backbone of leadership. Organized. When you are being organized, doing organization and administration is part of management and doing. But who you are being as an organized person will look into establishing that organized culture. I always said, and I'm going to repeat this again, a state of being, who we are being, determined the state of doing. Who we are being determine how and what we are doing is effective, is sustainable, or is inspiration, inspiring other people. Interested. Who being interested will be showing interested actions on the management being done right. Present. They are present in the moment. We can use so many other distinctions to get people really being present to what they do. We are using emotional intelligence coaching, positive psychology coaching, ontological approach and inquiry to the coaching and a state of being, a strength-based coaching, and appreciative inquiry coaching. Communicative. People who are present, they are communicating. They are focused. All their intentions are focused through being present and communicating with the team. They are result-oriented. Yes, being is great, but if you're not doing the management right and supporting your workforce, you will not produce results. So results has to be in front of you for well-being of organization or businesses. Motivated. People who are being motivated, they manage their business and organization much more effective and positively, being positive. We are end of the part 2. This is our contact information. Please follow us. Please contact us for your coaching needs individually, as a team, as a group, or as an organization. Thank you very much for your time. We are looking forward to hear from you. Be well.